So I think one of the best things hardscapers can do in 2026 is attend Launch Summit 2.0 up here in Wisconsin.
I agree, Luke. And Launch Summit 2.0 is going to set your business into a different direction. It's going to launch a new course to what you already have going on. We all want to scale, we all want to grow our businesses, but we don't always know the exact roadmap to take to do that.
Yep. And we've assembled handpicked individuals from across the country to come in here, speak, do presentations, interact with each other. So let's talk about who all is going to be here and what that all entails.
Yes, I love how you said each one of these speakers was specifically picked for this event, and we're going to bring them on stage just like the roadmap that they're going to present to you, right? We're going to start out with Luke Parmeter, the ultimate social media marketing guy. He's built YouTube channels to millions of followers, right? He's going to explain the importance of social media. Then I'm going to get up there and take the stage, and I'm going to show you how I implemented what Luke taught me into my business that took it to the next level. And then we all have to be paying attention to our Google SEO as well as our social media and our websites. That's why we're bringing in BJ Linger from Outdoor Network Services to really drive home the point of what your digital footprint should look like. And then we have to be keeping track of all this stuff. So Ty Nunn is going to be presenting his revolutionary software, a trending software to keep track of your finances, your budgets, and your customer relation process. And then the ultimate closer with Marshall Wilkinson is going to be coming in here. We handpicked Marshall because Marshall is the scaling guy. He's going to teach you how to deal with that stress and the process of scaling your business. And as always, SDK Sherban is in the house. We can't forget about Greg Krause. Greg Krause is going to be joining us at all three of these events because Greg has a wealth of knowledge. I think he's been in the industry for over 100 years or something like that.
Yeah, at least.
So he can talk about each one of these events. Greg is going to share his experiences as a hardscape accessory salesman, as well as a hardscape business owner. And like I said, his 35 plus years in the industry, just talking up on stage. But like you and I talk, Luke, the ultimate residual or reward from attending an event like this is the networking that takes place.
Yeah, absolutely. Being in the same room as other hardscapers from all over the country who are going through the same things that you are, the trials, the tribulations, the wins, the losses. There's so much value just being in the same room as other hardscapers. So that's what this is really about, is just the networking that comes from being here at Hardscape Mentor Studios for this event.
Yes, experiencing the culture and the atmosphere of Hardscape Mentor Studios and what we bring to the table with the Hardscape Mentor mindset, which is leveling yourself up, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. I like to use the line, iron sharpens iron. We are all here to learn from each other, sharpen our skills, take that back to our business. But there's just a lot to be said about, sitting next to a guy from California when you're from Texas and figuring out what he's doing in his market that you could implement back in yours, or the trials and tribulations that you're dealing with in year 1 and 2. There's going to be a guy in this room or multiple guys in this room who have went through those same battles as you did year 1 and 2. So yes, you're going to gain insight from the educators and the speakers and the presenters that we handpick to talk about these topics, but then you're going to take these topics back to your table, back to the bus, back to the evening networking event, and you're going to dissect them with your colleague.
Yeah, 100%. And we've really streamlined the day. It's going to start at the hotel. We're all going to jump on a bus, head over here as one herd, start with the presentations, interactions, and then we're going to go off site for lunch, come back here for a few more presentations, and then we have the reception that night. So it's really going to be a networking event mixed in with all this educational content. And man, we're excited. Last year it sold out. So this year we're just going to make it that much better. And all the information is at hardscapementor.com. It's February 14th here in Wisconsin Rapids. So yeah, definitely get signed up. You don't have to be a member to join it. Buy as many tickets as you need. If you have 3 or 4 guys you want to bring out, awesome. So yeah, we're super excited, and we cannot wait to see everybody here.
Yeah, so I like to call wintertime training season, separation season. Get out there, network with like-minded individuals, separate yourself, and launch your business into a new stratosphere.